Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We are setting up this wonderful MeePlus ring binder in the British bridal leather, and it is in the Australia nut color. It is just so wonderful and divine. It has been around 3 months because I started this in October, and I don't know how, but I got this random scratch here that's pretty deep. This leather doesn't really do scratches, so I don't know how I got that, but it's very shiny. It's still pretty much pristine, maybe a little more dull on the shine, which might seem hard to believe, but it is this beautiful brown maroon color. And yeah, I set this up in October and I have been using it. However, I need to grab a post-it. Hold on. So the thing is, I have been using it and I have been enjoying it, but I don't have enough MeePlus inserts to set up 2026, and before I even received this cover, I had already bought the 2026 plotter inserts. So that's what we're gonna fill it up with today. But let me just flip through really quick of what was in this planner. I am covering up the username of the person who gave me this quote, but one of my viewers actually gave me this quote, and it was so good that I immediately went to write it down, and I wanted it to be the first page in my notebook. And it says, "Amidst the search, it's worth pausing every now and then just to notice how much of what we once wanted is already in our hands." So that was just a comment from a viewer. I don't know if they are still watching, but that one really resonated with me. It's not even like a quote that they sourced from anywhere. It was just advice that they were giving me. And I think that rings very true, especially for this new year with all the fountain pen prices rising and the cost of everything going up. It is definitely a good reminder to pause and just notice how much of what we once wanted and wished for so badly is already in our hands. So it's like, it's okay to search, but every now and then it's worth taking a pause. And I thought that was really wonderful. So thank you to the person who made that comment. This was a paper test that we did when we first unboxed this MeePlus binder. I ended up not using it at all for October, and I kind of did for November and December. It was just very like functional, writing my plans out. For October, I used their fold out insert. I decorated it and wrote down my appointments and things like that. I ended up not using the back because the marker bled through, but it wasn't the only reason. I just didn't have enough that I needed to write down in the monthly view. And it was the Karen brush markers. I did start writing my expected packages, and I just had a lot that month. And I started tracking the ink and pen that I was using. So in November, I used the Pelikan M605 in the green-white edition with the Diamond Coat Pens Deep Dark Green. And I actually just twist like bunch of ink or just 1 or 2 drop tens at a page and let it like do its thing, and I smear it around. But yeah, that's filled with my plans for that month as well. And I continued that into December. However, I also wrote in all of the videos that I had planned, but I don't think it was correct because I ended up writing it in pencil and I didn't actually post those on those days. So I might have to go in and erase that, or I might just leave it. I have a separate planner for my YouTube videos and content, but I felt like I needed something all in one place, and I just ended up not really, I don't know. Near the end of this year, or no, near the end of 2025, because today's 2026, I kind of abandoned quite a few planners, even though I had been going pretty strong in most of them all year. So I think it was just like everything was so busy, I needed to see everything in one notebook. So I'm actually trying to eliminate as many dated planners for next year. I think right now I only have 2. It was the Plotter Shiranami one, and then this one. Here I did some ink sample swatches from Pen Club, and you can kind of see, well, I guess you can't see, but it bled through down here. So And it's very messy and a little personal, so I'll just do a very quick flip through of me trying to decorate. I did find that the format, although it had a lot of space to write in, I did not enjoy it very much. I think it's just too like large and there's no order. Like all I could do was make a list and I'm not fully in love with that. So I tried this technique where I split it into 3 columns for each component of something in my life, but that also got too cluttered. So maybe I have too many things going on in here. What do you think? But it's pretty, it's cute, and it's kind of functional. I tried to do this where I got bored of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday layout. So I went and turned it this way and did that for a little bit. So this was fun. I covered up the Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and I used a date stamp and went like that. So that was cool. It was just a busy time. I had way too much going on. So I think that might have impacted my planning. And then here was Christmas week, or no, yeah, Christmas week, and then the week after Christmas. The week after Christmas was this week, and it actually worked out. This is why I liked having it non-dated. The MeePlus inserts that they sent me were non-dated, so I could write in my own dates. I think I actually did skip a week in here, and I went into my Bible-sized plotter and just did like a very basic weekly thing. But we have the 29th, 30th, and 31st, and it's literally blank for the 1st and onwards. This is the Esterbrook and Coffee Monsters co-collaboration for the blotting paper, and I felt like it was a pretty good size. I might put a post-it note or a washi tape just so like when I'm trying to look for my blotting paper, I can find it very, very easily and just pull it out. I really like their boards, especially with the wide pen loop that's in leather. I didn't get any of the pen loops for the plotters. I've just been using the little Leuchtturm stick-on ones, but I very, very much enjoy these ones because they protect most of your pen. This pen is a little longer than it, but because it sits within your notebook, well, actually when you close it, it doesn't. But I don't know, I feel like it gives me the amount of protection that I need for my fountain pen, so I'm very happy with that. This is a pen test from when we first unboxed this, and then that was the result of it. There was no bleed through, really, besides from this really intense marker, this Sharpie paint pen, no, Posca paint pen, and this was actually the Jacques Herbin. So I don't think you should do ink swatches in here, but I think it handles fountain pens fine. Because what I discovered when I first introduced this planner or notebook and their papers, it was amazing. And then I found out later that they're not the greatest for pen swatches. Like that one bled through, but these are heavy, heavy, heavy swatches. Like I just throw ink on the page, you know? So there's that. I would just use it for planning and stuff. There's some more private notes in here and more swatching, and then eventually at some point I just had a master list going on. I was really struggling to keep up with everything for the holidays. I was running into a lot of like health things that were very unexpected, and I had a lot of content be filmed but not edited or posted, and I didn't want to waste it because I'd already put in the effort to film it. So that might have been why you saw a lot of videos from me, but they were all from like September, October. And hopefully I can now kind of sit back and enjoy some of this stuff, but I would really like to set up all my planners for 2026 first. So we're gonna take all of this out because I kind of want a fresh start. The inside of the notebook still looks amazing. It's a little dirty. One thing I noticed about this leather though is that actually it doesn't smell as bad now. So when I first got it, it smelled amazing, amazing. And I don't know if I picked it up with like after eating seafood. I think I accidentally picked it up like eating like shrimp, and I think I must have gotten some on it because it smelled kind of fishy for a few days, but I left it out in the sun and it's pretty much back to normal. It smells pretty much like it used to. Very nice, and I remember the unboxing video. It smelled amazing. Yeah, so we're good now. So I guess just, you know, don't eat seafood and then touch your leather products. Who does that? I guess me. That's a really pretty ring protector. I don't know if you even need a ring protector for this leather that is so industrial. But did you guys see their purple one? It looks so good. Their purple leather that they came out as an exclusive near the end of the year. All right. We need to fill this up with the new refills because it is already January 1st, and if I don't do it now, I swear every single year, I always put it off, and then I'm like, why? And I feel worse. The longer I put it off, the worse I feel when I just need to set it up. And then it's this like perfectionism barrier. Like my brand new notebook planner has to be absolutely perfect or else I can't start. But the days, they just go by. Especially if it's dated, they just go by, and they're gonna go by without you. So I'd rather, I'm talking to myself, I'd rather it be imperfect and ready to go than not set up at all. All right, I'm saying all this, I should just go grab my stuff. Let's do it. This feels like a crime, but I have Plotter, and I have MeePlus, and I have chocolate milk. I was just thinking, I don't even know why I share what I'm drinking. I know, like, oh, you know, all the planner girlies, it's like some very nice exotic tea from, I don't freaking know, some very cool Asian country. And mine's just like, I got chocolate milk. Osteoporosis is a thing, and I am not trying to get it in the future, so I need my calcium. I think I have too much energy, but I'm also really tired. Let's see what we have left in inserts from MeePlus. Love their box. And then, okay, well, we definitely want our monthly. This planner, in my mind, is replacing the Hobonichi cousin that I've given up on. I gave up on it last year. I didn't get one last year, and I'm not getting one this year. Or no, yeah. My last Hobonichi cousin was in 2024. I didn't get one for 25, and I'm not getting one for 26. I miss it, but I don't know. There's a lot of reasons I stopped. But this will replace the monthly, the weeklies, and then I'm using a different journal for the dailies. I'm gonna fit the plotter stuff in first, I guess. We don't need this. This is kind of useless, but I'll keep it in here for now. The struggle that I had with my Bible size plotter, which I think I should be posting that video first because I filmed it first. So you might have already seen that one by the time this one comes out. But the rings were so small that I could only fit, well, I could fit the whole year, but I was uncomfortable with it. So I split it in half. This one, I intentionally ordered the rings that were 16 millimeter. I think that's right. Plotter is 11 only. MeePlus lets you pick. So they're very much into customization, and their backing plate doesn't scratch the crap out of you. So I'm gonna keep this page probably, and this one. And then for the monthly, oh, here. I like to use this to split it up. But do I want it split up like that? Or do I want to get another board? I like it actually split up between the monthlies and weeklies and the miscellaneous notes section. Let me do this for now. I really am trying not to buy any more inserts for the planners. So if there's something I can DIY, I might do that. We literally just had one of these age charts, so we don't need that. This one came with a few sheets of blank paper, so we can use those at the end. 3, okay, there we go. Wow, nice. So far, so good. That's what it looks like. It is a little thick, but it's not unbearable. My camera's a little difficult. It's a little hard to see because it gets blurry, I think. But yeah, I got this intentionally so that I could hold the whole year in here. So we have a year at a glance. There's not much room. Oh, and then there's 2027. And then we also have this annual mission page. We start in December. Missed out on that. Hey, I'm grateful I can at least start January 1st tonight. So we take what we can. Got the first, and it goes through, for some reason, they give us through March, and I don't think that's necessary. Hobonichi does that too. And then I think in the weeklies, they also give you that. All right, we have 2 of these, so we don't need this. Every page counts when you're in your ring binders. At least I think so. Oh wait, we need this one. So annual mission. This is 12/1. I think this is actually 1. like January. Yeah, January 1st, Thursday. So we do need this. And then this goes all the way to 1, 2, and 3, 2027. Here were the extra pages. Oh my god, it even goes into April? That's intense. Okay, we'll keep this one. Then 1. Do we really need the age chart? I don't see myself ever using this. There is the list of zodiacs. But will I ever use that to look people up? Like, am I ever in a conversation with someone like, when's your birthday? And then I'm like, gonna scan this? I don't think so. But this side has your personal data. So I'll keep it for now, but might not keep it forever. So they gave us one. These are numbered. There's tiny, tiny, tiny numbers on the bottom, 139. But we can use these as just extra scratch paper at the end. Just what I like to do. Usually I put that, what do they call this? Band with lifter? Lifter with band, elastic with board. Alrighty. Okay, so that was quite a few things that we didn't need here. I really liked MeePlus's version of the yearly because there's more you can write. Like, you can actually write what you want. But now that I think about it, if I have the calendar view, do I really need the trifold? Especially since I didn't use it last time. I was really, really excited when I unboxed it. And I felt like I would use it for this year, because then I could really take one quick look at it. But I ended up not using it at all or even looking at it because when it came to that month, I already had a monthly. So this is really for planning like long term at a glance. Like say you're gonna travel in September or something and you don't want to flip through like see like, oh, am I free that month? You can just be like, we traveled in July, we're traveling in December, so September would be an even distance or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll save that. We'll see. Originally, I thought I was going to use it. Let's see what else is in here. We get one of those, and then these are actually just blank grid papers, which I will probably use once I run out of the few pages that are in the back right now. But I might not put those in until later. What about this? These are the weekly inserts, so we don't need to use these since we bought those from Plotter. And then these are the monthlies that fold out. I really like these, but we also have this here. See, they give us a ginormous notes section, which I really like, and they don't. We only get this. Wow, I guess that's it. Now we can just make it pretty. I'm excited to set things up in here. One thing that I'm going back and forth on is the MeePlus, we want to do the weeks and the months, and we want to do life and work. And then in the Plotter Sharonami, which I also set up, I want to do the weekly to monthlies and a meal, groceries, and health plan. But then at some point, I also wanted to do my, you can rate it if you want, Plotter Bible Beige for YouTube. I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many planners, but I also don't want to run out of space and feel cluttered. Is it better to start it all out in one planner and then branch out? Probably. Because I definitely want to try exercise and like medication and vitamins, things like that. But I also want to go in depth on like my symptoms and emotions for that day. But that also wouldn't belong in just a straight like diary type journal. So I was hoping to use their little bars here. They have really, really tiny bars that you can kind of use to track your energy for the day, I think, or whatever else you want. You could use it to track your water intake. That's for another version of me to decide, well, off camera, I think. But we can make it pretty for now and add some more stuff. So we definitely want to put more post-its on here. Did I use all my post-its? That's bizarre. I thought I had some. That might have been my other plotter. Was it this one that I put post-its in? Yeah, I put post-its here and here, which I like a lot. So I'm gonna do that with this one too. Oh, I want to do the pocket. Post-its on the front, pocket on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are really cute post-it notes I got from Paper Minty Studio a few years back, and I never used them because I was always saving them because they were so pretty and too pretty to use, but now we really just need to use our stuff because who else is gonna use them, you know? Like, why aren't you enjoying it while you still like it? That is a message for both me and you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't foresee myself using this many Post-its, so this might set me up for the whole year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost feel like there's so much room on this piece of plastic thing that I should be using it for something else too. 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. So, oh no. Please stick. Please don't play with it. Okay, good enough. Don't pull it back up. What we want is maybe one of those Travelers Company. Yes. Yes. Let me grab them. Do you ever buy new stickers and then think because I have the new ones, I can finally use the old ones? Or is that just me? I should probably save these for my actual Love and Travelers Company notebooks. But let's take a look into 2024 and 2023 because I know I did not use all of the little sticky pockets in here. And then once you save things, you end up forgetting about it. These might be nice and helpful this year. Oh, these would go good in the monthlies too. Do we need tabs? I make planner tabs for my shop, so I don't think I need tabs. I don't think I even want tabs here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need them. Maybe I'll add them if I feel like it another time. Where's the pockets? Did I actually use all of them? Wow, I'm proud of my past self. Apparently we used all of them in 2024. What about 23? There we go. So there's a cup of coffee at Traveler's Cafe, brings you a peace of mind. And then if you have a Traveler's notebook and a cup of coffee, you are at Traveler's Cafe. Those are really cute. What are these ones? Didn't I just say I should use the old ones? Probably because their adhesive will go bad. But I really like those coffee ones. The Traveler's Spirit Preservation Society and cheerful greetings. Hello, I am a traveler. Use tools that you love. Make every day an adventure with Traveler's Spirit. How about Love and Trip? Oh wow, we used most of it. Love and Trip. Have a nice trip with love. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll use maybe one of these and one of these. Like, I feel like it belongs in a Traveler's Company notebook. Because in here, I'll probably not admire it as much. So I think I'll do this one and we're gonna tape it down here, and then I'm gonna put one on the flip side because I liked what I did with my Bible size. We are the Traveler's Spirit Preservation Society. Look at us. I'm proud of us. We used up a whole sheet. My gosh. Yeah, let's do it this way. Then we can slide stickers and stuff in there and washi. If I ever commit to it being straight. When it fits in place, just do it. And don't overthink it, because if you pull it back off, it'll probably lose its stickiness. It's probably crooked, but from my angle, it's not. So we're gonna run with it. But what I really want is to put stickers in here. I don't think it can hold the actual Traveler's Company ones, which is so ironic. Because, like, it should, you know? But it can hold my stickers from... I know it can definitely hold the stickers from my shop. Two Sad Dumplings Co. Etsy. Nice. And it could probably hold... yeah, the smaller versions, too. Can probably hold your classic ones from, you know, Sticky Club, Mind Wave. Come on. Oh, it won't if you have a cardstock around it, but if you find one without the backing, here's like 2 Sticky Club ones, you can fit those in there too. So you can hold a few sheets of stickers in here, which I think is pretty wonderful. Alrighty, on the flip side, we can definitely hold some washi cards. Now I have almost too many washi. Well, you can never have enough washi cards, right? But too many washi holders, because here in the pen wallet from TSL, you can hold some washi cards. But we can put some in here, maybe one, and then these are struggling. I might have to pull off the bottom one and put it on top. It'll definitely hold sticker flakes and stuff like that too. Which one do we want? That one works, but I think I'm feeling more this right now. Oh boy. The only problem is that you might have to be delicate if you're adhesive is coming off. Give it some time, it'll probably adhere better. And if it doesn't, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not the end of the world. Nice. So we could probably put some Post-its there, but I'll leave it blank for now. And then that's just in there for an example. Wow. Still good on the thickness. It's a little heavier now. But like I said, I really, really wanted this for a full year. Now we just need to make some project manager things. Those flaps that close. I would buy them, but I really, 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 really am trying to use up my supplies and not spend too much more on stationery this year. Don't like hold me to that, because I do have quite a few pens on the way that I bought at the end of December. But I'm not trying to spend more on like stickers and notebooks and things like that. Especially notebooks. I have way too many. The one thing I like about the ring planner is that I don't need to source paper exactly from those brands. I can dissect some of my planners or notebooks that are on my shelf that have been sitting there, and it's in the paper that I want, and it's in the A5 size, so I should be able to hole punch them and put them back here. But I know I want to do like private projects, maybe 2 or 3 in those project flaps, the project manager ones. I have it right behind me. These ones. So what I've done is I've made one for life, YouTube, and I think the last one's groceries in here. That's just an example, but it's just this really simple flap, and the inside has like a Gantt chart almost, but it's kind of not the best surface to write on, especially for fountain pens. And then there's that mission and 0%, 50%, 100% checklist. So it's definitely meant for like project that has a timeline, but I don't really use that timeline. How did we get 2 in here? Okay, that probably came from another notebook. But I think I can make my own, and I have paper. I've recently discovered a store, not discovered, but like I didn't know about it, and it's called Ollie's. I got this resume paper there for $2.99, which I think is pretty awesome. It's probably not fountain pen friendly, but I remember from college getting these kind of papers, and it was like bougie. Like this is the stuff. If you print your resume and hand it to somebody, they will hold on to this one and be like, I'm gonna hire you type of thing. So this is the color ivory, finish is wove, I don't know what that means, but it's 32-pound paper or 120 GSM, and it was always just really nice paper. I bought like Crane something paper back then, but that's not the point. The point is I picked this up because it was pretty affordable, and if you don't know, like I think Ollie's has been getting a lot of Joann Fabrics closeout stuff, and that's why they have a lot of craft supplies there now. So you might be able to pick up something worthwhile there. Here is my idea though. I can make a project manager folder from this. I'd have to cut it down to A5, but if I fold it pretty similar to their style, it won't close the full way, I don't think. It can do enough for me to like be satisfied, I think. Do you know? So here's what we're gonna do. Thankfully, I have this very handy American Crafts Cricut, what are these called? Has the lighting been pink this whole time? Guys, you could have told me. This is a self-healing mat, and the water paper is A5 size, so it is almost 21 centimeters long by 14 and a half, no, 14.8-ish, 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 14.75. Just look it up if you need it, but it's like 6.5 by 9.25 inches. But what I'm gonna do is just put it here and then crease it along the thing, and then we can have our own project manager. And it's not gonna cover it fully, but that should be fine. If it bothers me, I might take some vellum later and glue it onto this flap. Or if you have a bigger paper than this size, or a longer paper, I mean, you can do that too. This is supposed to be probably letter size. I don't think it actually says it. I'm gonna assume 8.5 by 11 or A4. 8.5 by 11, that's what this is. Okay, I think we can leave about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches. Then we're gonna fold it over. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna score it with our bone folder tool that we have from our crafty moments before I really just got into fountain pens and stuff. I was very crafty. Wasn't good at it, but I was very crafty. And then fold this in. Doesn't matter which side is smoother. I don't know. It's fine. I wish it was a different color, but I think it's fine. Like the other one was, you know, a nice green, a nice orange and whatnot. And the reason I bought them last year was because I really felt like I had no time. But this year we have time. We don't have too much time, but we have enough for me to sit here and play, which is all that really matters, you know? Maybe we overshoot it a little. 15 centimeter mark. Oh crap. All right, get one of these. They're really nice. I didn't think I would need one, and you can use the back of your scissors and whatnot, but I like it. What I don't like is this piece sticking out. I think I can actually take a washi. All my washi tape's kind of off of its roll right now. But wouldn't it be cute if I took a washi and like did that? But I would have to make it double-sided. Do you know? What if I did it? What if I just did it right now instead of guessing? Let's overshoot it a little. This is the Coffee Monsters Co. like science-y washi tape. It is from one of her subscriptions. Did you guys see that her subscription for the washi, or she's adjusting her subscription plans for next year, and I guess we'll only get like one set of washi at the end of the year, which I'm honestly fine with because I think I have too much washi now. Anyways, oh no, let's do it. If I do it like this, it's not straight at all. You would think that with the board, with this giant roller right here, that I could do this properly, but wouldn't that be funny? Doing things properly? Who, me? Why don't we do it up to the, oh wait, we can't. Let's do it up to the 12. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12, and 12. Close enough. And then what we can do is do this and cover it on this side too. I think we'll just fold it in for now, like that. And then we can tape it so that no one will ever know because it'll be on the inside. So how would they know? It's like that one TikTok sound. How would they know? No one's gonna know. I'm just gonna eyeball this one. There's like cat hair. Of course there is. And I'm wearing the fuzziest sweater on the planet. Everything's like messy when you start filming, right? If there's an audience, you can never actually do things correctly. But when no one's watching, it's when your best things come through. How's that? I think it's pretty good. Is it sticking out a little bit? Yes, but I really don't care anymore. So what you can do is hole punch it right there, and then you should be able to fit it into your thing, into your binder. I do need to cut it actually, a little bit on both ends. I think I should cut the bottom. This was a disaster earlier today when I set up my plotter Bible, but I don't care. I've never gotten so crafty on camera before, and I'm having a really good time. So I hope you are too. Otherwise, I'm kind of just talking to myself here, which is fine too. Oh crap, I should have just committed. There's a little overhang, which I think we can get, maybe. That's good enough. Erase your pencil marks so that people won't know. And then we should be able to fit this in here. I know, what was I gonna say? Oh, I didn't want to commit for my plotter Bible writing the actual topic on here, so I actually put it on washi tape, and then I used a sticker label and I put it on top of washi tape. And I was hoping, you know, that at the end of the year I could actually peel it off and reuse this because I don't write on it, which I think it might work, or I might just post, like stick something on top of it. But isn't that cute? Aren't my labels cute? There's like YouTube, life. I think I already showed you, but I think they're really cute because of the Coffee Monsters Co. washi tape as the background. I was pretty proud of myself at least. So I can do that again. And then we can take our handy dandy hole punch, which I learned how to use earlier today. And it still doesn't quite do it exactly where I want it, but I think it's close enough for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a little lopsided, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. If I mess this up, I will have to make another one off camera. A5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A5. Let's put these empty sheets in there for now. So how to use these project managers. First, you hope you've punched the holes in the correct place. And then you can pull it back out. I think I probably should have given it more give on this side for the fold. But this is kind of how it works, like that. Isn't that cool? Oh shoot, I think that's kind of cool. And that's just enough. I could probably clean some of this off. Probably a terrible idea to do it from this angle, but isn't that cute? Then I can do my like private notes in this section. Say I want to plan a trip or a project, a collaboration, an event I don't want to plan, and I don't need it to mess with my daily plans or anybody to see it. I can just label it here, put all the sheets in here, we're good to go. I like it. Do you? It's really simple once you take some time, you know? All you need is some paper and tape and scissors. I'm happy with that. And it's a really neutral cream color. It might bother people that this one's like super cream and this is more, I wouldn't say it's stark white, but it's not really cream. What do you think? You can see the difference between these creams. Whatever. That's just an example for making the project manager. And then finally, oh, we could do another one just to break up the weeks from, oh no, that is the broken up version. So that's fine. I guess I'll just hold my notes in there for now, but I'll probably make 1 or 2 more and then have blank note pages out here that aren't associated with a project or something. Put our information chart at the end. And all we need is a decorative page up front. I wish I had vellum here. I have to come up with something, but I will come back. A couple months ago, somebody from Simone's Discord very generously sent me a very large stack of ephemera, and I think this would be a good opportunity to take some of the harder cardstocky ones to cut up and use as dividers and maybe a decorative page. Like this would be so cute. It's got ink, sewing machine, pens and papers, and scissors. Imagine if you had 2026 in the center. The only thing is it's not matching my vibe right now. I know I have a lot of vellum, but it's not with me. It's at my old place. Let's see. I do like this one. Maybe I could just do this one, but I don't know. I want something that's like 2026. I definitely want this one to divide this up, even though I have the project manager. Oh, okay. Maybe I can do another sheet of these, put it in front, and then decorate it with stickers. Yeah, so much craftiness. I think I like this side. Once again, we're gonna take our sheet from Plotter. It'll probably be this way actually. And line it up and hope it doesn't come out too crooked. 15? 15 might be a little longer, but width-wise, but we do want it a little longer just so it's crooked. Fine, whatever. We do want it a little longer than the other pages because it's gonna be more of a divider type thing. And the beauty of this is I can change this out whenever I want. Like if I get tired of it, it's just paper really. I don't have to buy anything new or commit. I probably should round the corners. The length is a little off too. This is a lot of fun. I haven't done this much cutting before on camera. Let's say 21. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I probably should have left more white space, but I don't really care at this point because done is better than perfect. Yeah, that looks weird. Oh wow, done is better than perfect. Wasn't planning on making it the same length, but I didn't know how to cut the rounded corner without doing it like this. So I guess we're just matching it. I think my cat's really fed up with me because I must have disturbed their sleep. They just walked past me and left. I haven't been sleeping properly, so they're pretty upset. Which I didn't think would affect them, but we learned so many new things becoming a cat owner. A5, close enough. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the bottom on the indentation marks. I should have put a tab on here. Here we go. We have a little bit of washi from earlier. I think I'll just DIY a tab right now. Maybe on the, that's cute. I used to put like tape on my erasers. We'll have a baby tab made out of washi. How about that? It's really crooked. Shoot. We'll cover the number 2 pencil. It's fine. I'm never gonna look at it anyways. That works for now, but I know I have tabs. Oh, I do have tabs. I have the ones I made for my own shop. What color tabs do we want? We have white, red. Oh, the red one actually looks kind of cool. Or do I want gray? These are in my shop. You can find them. I will link them. I think the red one looks more vibrant, so we'll go with that. So what you do with these is you can fold them in half before applying them, and then you kind of just eyeball how much you want, but you can do it down to this cut here, like this slope where it changes, and then you should be able to gently press down on the other side. I wouldn't fully press down too hard because if you want to adjust it, you can do like once maybe if you pull it gently, maybe twice, but they're not meant to be repositionable. So this one was supposed to go here. Oh my god, I love it! Okay, so we can take these out of here, or we can just add more paper. No, I'll take it out because I'm not quite ready for the project manager yet, but I'll leave it in to because I'm quite proud of it, honestly. And then we'll leave the scrap paper out. Now the only thing left is that front piece. We could use this, but I don't think I want to. I definitely wish I had some vellum. I really don't think I have any here. I'm gonna use another sheet of the resume paper because it's nice. And then we can just make that and then decorate it. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. I really don't know if anybody's still watching the video at this point, but if you are, send me a stationery emoji. That would be cute. This time, I should really trace my lines properly before I even pick the thing up. Like if I do this, is there a better way to do this? I see people making inserts for their ring binders all the time, and I always wonder, like, did you cut it on your Cricut? Did you hand cut it? Do you just have paper that size? Of course. This is what happened. I left some of that, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna care. I probably won't even care by next week. Are you guys having a happy new year? Have you set up your planners yet? I've never been one to have them fully set up before the year started, unfortunately. I hope I'm not alone in that. Personal, no, A5, and slide the bottom up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then double check that it fits. Ooh, thank goodness my wrists are healed now, for the most part, I think. I know I was complaining in a few videos, maybe too many, that I hurt myself by falling, and I couldn't even like do my plotter rings, the smaller ones, without pain, and that was really sad. Like emotional sad and pathetic sad. But now it's better, so it doesn't hurt when I do stuff like that. I really like this sticker that she sent me, and I used some of the Art Studio ones earlier, the stuff that came with their planner. This is not the vibe we're going for. Maybe something more artsy. So we can either go pink or art style. I like this. And then I did have a 2026 ink sticker. Oh my god, the cat's like sitting there looking at me. She's so cute. What is she expecting? She can probably hear me talking about her. I made these for the Pelican Hub, but I also added them to my shop. They're just a 2026 sticker with an ink ink splat in the middle with a fountain pen. I feel like that's too symmetric. Is that too much? It's cause it's cream, right? Is it cause it's the white on the cream? I have blue paper, but that might make it really harsh. I don't have the plotter blue paper. I wanted to get it, but I think Yoseka is the only one who has it, and I don't want to have to place another order just to get one thing. I have this Ugly Books blue paper. It's very, very blue. It might be good, but it might hurt my eyes every day. I swear if we had the vellum, I wouldn't have this problem. It's because like this is square, and this is square. Not rectangular, square, and misshapen. What if we just save this for another planner and do something with this? Could stamp in the center, like 2026. I did say I was gonna use my date stamps more. That's a cafe stamp. Where's my other stamp? Brainstorming coming back. So I have a date stamp and I really was like, I need to use that because that's gonna expire. But I also bought this really, really cute stamp from Pinky Elephant. That video may or may not come out after this one, but wouldn't it be so cute to do 2-0? Wait, I didn't even look at the Travelers stickers. Oh my gosh, everything's all out of order. This is not this year. This is, I'm gonna grab one of these maybe. And then, where's 2026? What? This one is 25, I think. And then here's 2026. So we might actually be able to use some of these because when else will we use them? I want to just stamp it. Oh shoot! The stamp still had ink on there, so now it's on there. Maybe I should cover it up. What do I do? I'm gonna calm down, take a second, and do what we used to do, which was just wing it. Yeah, let me grab my, what are those called? Like tissue papers? It's actually called mulberry paper. I used to have a big thing of those, and I'm not going to let this stop me now. So I like this because it kind of matches the maroon, but that's probably too dark. Ooh, this yellow one. This one would be nice. Maybe the back side of it. Yellow's too bright. Green, whatever that thing is cool. Okay. Too dark? You can't even see it. Let's do this. I hope my battery doesn't die. Let's hurry up. We're gonna take this, glue it down. Yeah, I don't know why I'm overthinking everything, but I used to not. Whoa, I did not see that. I think I like the back side more. I think I got these at Blick Arts. Yeah, I did. In store. They just had a bunch of scrap papers in a pack, and I bought one of those. Probably could have ripped them to give it more texture, but too late. I think I want our cat here. We want the cat here. We're doing it. Black or brown? Black. This is a Versa Magic stamping pad, which I really, really like. Let's hope this works. Okay, not bad, not bad. I have been using my leather piece that I threw off of the table earlier. Because it got stained, I actually like to go in and clean my stamps on it now because I'm curious what it will look like one day with all these on there. That might have been too much. Oh well. Then we're gonna see if any of these match. Handshake and be friends. Have a nice trip. I kind of like this one, or the flag. Let's do the numbers first because I definitely wanted to do numbers below him. 2, 0, 2, 6. You think it can fit? It might run off. Originally I wanted to do it sideways. If we do a really small one, would that even be worth it? Or should I just do this? That's even smaller. Let's do the small numbers. These are rub-on transfers. So we can do like this. 2, 0. I like that you can't be perfect with these. 2 and a 6. Oh my god, it's 2026. I can't believe it. It feels more like it should be 2016, you know? Oh crap, I lost some of the 6. No, I think it's because of that. I gotta get it. Come on. Oh man, what do? I think it's gone. Maybe I'll stack one on top of it. Do you think that works like that? Yeah, that works. I accidentally got this thing on there too. That doesn't rub off. Alright, whatever. So that's good. I'm feeling this for some reason. Let's put it here. But this needs so much more now. Traveler's Cafe. I guess I won't remember what year anything is anymore. Bakery. Love and Trip. Droppy stuff. Why can't we be friends? Own some no more. I think we're good on the Love and Trip or the Traveler's Company. Is that still gonna look weird? That's not terrible, but I don't love it. Because there's too much characters. Overthinking again. It's just not good. What are we doing? I've literally never struggled this hard before trying to come up with stuff. But here's a stationery sticker. Thought that might be cute. You can put this art easel here. I think it's super weird. I don't know. And then we can do these little bears. It's Mind Wave stickers. It says Lampo Mini. They're super cute. If my camera ever decides to zoom in, I think we want a croissant. Maybe this guy holding his little cup. And this guy in his little headband. Tangerine. That's cute. He's next to his cafe. But why am I struggling so hard? I've never struggled this hard before. I really don't know, you guys. Watch my battery die too. Washi? I know I really wanted to use this washi. Oh, we can use some of the red one. Put it there. And some more stationery. I really wanted to use this washi because it's little stamps. They're super cute. Thinking like this one. I've never struggled this hard. I guess we could go in with a marker and write something. But what do I write? Oh my god. Oh, I have these stickers. So we can do like little circles and just fill up some of the negative space or some of the empty space. And then we've got my quote stickers. So be unapologetically you. That's a really good one. And you deserve to be happy. I like that one too. Believe you deserve to be happy because you are worth it. And then be unapologetically you because you are enough. You got this. Is that too much? I think it's too much, but we're not gonna take it off and it kind of looks complete now. Wow. This is literally the most chaotic decoration I've ever experienced in my last few years of planning. I'm gonna take that as a sign that I need to sign off, but here's the final look of what my 2026 planner is going to look like. We've got our MeePlus in a British bridal leather, and then it can hold a fountain pen. We've got our cover page for 2026, year at a glance, our monthlies, very nice. This turned out to be a disaster. No worries at all. We will find new post-its to stick on here. But we have our regular post-its. Those are 3M. They're from Paper Minty Studio, but she uses Post-it brand. And my washi holder, so that's cool. My sticker holder, so that's good. That way I don't need to buy that zipper pouch. We've got another annual mission. Now we are into our weeks. We've got all of the weeks for the whole year. And then we've got this to divide out our project and also our miscellaneous note pages. And one more thing was the TCMC blotting paper. I think I'm gonna carry this one over and I'm gonna punch the holes in it like I did with the Plotter Shiranami Bible size. And then I will add a tab using the washi tape. This is A5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can use Helen's washi. Oh, maybe we can do this one. Would that be weird? It might be a little weird. We can just use her stationery one. I know this Galen leather holder is supposed to dispense your washi properly, but right now it's just not doing that. This is so funny because it's sighing. The little emoji is going sigh, and that's how I feel at this current moment. So we will fold it down around it sighing because I think that's hilarious. And then flatten it out and voila, random page to put this in, maybe actually on this. Oh, I should cut them. Let me just double check that the holes were made in the proper places. Yes, they were. And what we can do is cut a little triangle almost out of these. That way it can be completely removable and I don't have to keep fishing around for this. And it also falls out sometimes because there's nothing holding it into the binder. But this should pretty much hold it in. It might not be the greatest design, but it does the job. So blotting paper, finish off the weeks, got our divider, and there we go. We are officially set up for 2026, and I am so grateful if you are still here watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in MeePlus, plotter, or rings this year. I have definitely embraced it, even though I never was. Oh wait, I have to move this. I'll move it once I'm done with the video. But I've never really been a rings person until I got a plotter, and now it's like the most versatile thing, and it just works really well with how I feel towards planning nowadays, because you can like drop off. You don't feel as committed because it's not a bound planner. But it is dated, so we'll see how I feel about that. Because then I can always just get the undated version next year from MeePlus. Okay, that is all for now. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day and happy planning. Bye!